Hello, y'all. It is D's Divinity, and I am back with another video. Yes, I just did the typical YouTuber intro. Anyways, so, today we're gonna do something a little bit different. I want to, get some healing for the divine feminine. Now, quick reminder, everyone. I don't know if you guys know about meridian lines, but we each have a divine masculine and divine feminine energy within us. We each have that duality within us, that yin and that yang, and balancing that out is what I want to focus on here today. So we're going to do some divine feminine healing for the divine feminine. That means that in this earthly body, you might be in a female body, if that's something that you acknowledge yourself as. I don't know, obviously to each their own of their choice of gender, but if that's something that you acknowledge yourself as, know that we each have also a divine masculine energy in us as well. So we have both. We all have that duality. And today I just want to touch base with spirit on what we can do to focus on our own individual healing and bring in our abundance today. So I'm just quickly picking up the crystals that I'm feeling drawn to. A lot of crystals today, don't I? Yeah. I know I have so many crystals in my hand right now, but I'm just gonna set these out however I feel guided to. I usually just like pretty real quick. I have two citrines, so I have both citrines out right now. Just very quickly, I'll go over what I was guided to grab for you guys. I got Cabra Freeze here. I don't know if you ever heard of that crystal, but I got it at this festival. It's kind of like a festival. It's like a spiritual event, kind of, so to speak. But it's for like heart chakra healing, forgiveness. This is Ruby Fuchsia. Forgive me because I don't know what they are all for, but I didn't know the names of them. This is Howlite. This is Kunzite. This is Yellow Apatite. This is Pyrite. I got some amethyst from Congo here. I also have two pieces of amethyst, but this is the one I chose to get. This is Pink Agate. This is Blue Smoke Quartz. It's a nice quartz cluster here. I actually didn't spend so much money on this piece either, and it's really beautiful, so got lucky with that one. This is Bumblebee. Oh, geez, that one didn't want to be shown, huh? This is Bumblebee Jasper. These are my two pieces of citrine. I kind of already showed you them, but this is Orange Calcite. I love the color of this stone. I'm so drawn to this right now. And I literally just heard sacral chakra to the point where I almost said it. Definitely some clearing of energy needed in the sacral chakra, and I'm feeling like genuine, like pleasing yourself and self-pleasure and masturbation rather than exchanging that sacred energy with other people. I'm feeling like a very like keep to yourself, please yourself type of energy going around that's needed right now for the divine feminine. And this is just Dalmatian Jasper. I believe this helps with communication and such. Okay, so those are the crystals I was drawn to get. And now I'm just going to ask Spirit what they want us to focus on in particular, what they want me to do exactly, if they want me to pull cards, if they want me to channel, like, let's see. Sorry if you can hear me swallow. That's gross. They want me to pull cards. Sure. They just told me Temperance, Star card, and then the next I saw was the Queen of Cups. It's like balancing out the masculine, divine feminine energies within you is the Temperance card. The Star card, because it's all divinely guided, and you have the divine protection, ancestors, and all your people in the all the energy. Sorry, I can't talk. All the energy existing in the angelic realms is here to support you with the Star card, and then the Queen of Cups is about you giving to yourself. I just saw the Page of Cups too, so you're gonna start with like that Page of Cups energy to give to yourself that Queen of Cups. It's beautiful. Oh my god. Well, they're being very clear and quick and to the point. I just saw the Wheel of Fortune as well, World card. With the recent eclipses, it just makes sense that we're closing out a lot of cycles right now. And then in December, on December 14th, we're going to have another major eclipse. And then on December 21st, we're going to have that planetary alignment. So major things happening here right now. Major cycles closing out. We just closed out an 18-year cycle with that eclipse in November. And we'll be closing out a 35-year, 40-year cycle with the eclipse coming up. So I'm feeling like Stark. Okay, yep, Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm pulling that because I channeled it. Very simple. Okay, I got the Eight of Swords here. And what did I say? Cycles closing out. So, I'm getting that in the past, in your life in general, and also in the recent past, you've kept yourself in this imposed prison of your thoughts where you might have felt victimized by other people, and you might feel alone. You might feel shut out. I just saw the Five of Pentacles. Like, you feel like kind of like the world and the universe is against you. You feel like you're putting all your effort into something and you're not getting the same thing in return. But from spirit, I'm hearing that you're putting all your eggs in one basket, and that might be a subconscious thing you're doing. You don't recognize that you're really putting all your eggs in one basket, and then you kind of get disappointed because you have expectations for things. So you kind of just tie yourself up in that way because you have expectations for people, and we know that having expectations for anybody is not a good thing to do because obviously we can't control anybody else's actions, so we're just setting ourselves up for failure there when we have expectations for others. And this isn't to to attack you or anything, so don't put blame on yourself here with this Eight of Swords card. You even hearing this right now, don't put blame on yourself. Don't begin to tie yourself up again emotionally, like, okay, well, why am I doing this to myself then? Like, what the fuck? I should know better. Don't put yourself in this another self-imposed prison of your thoughts by doing that to yourself right now, okay? Give love to yourself, have compassion for yourself, and understand that the human experience is exactly that. It's an experience, and as you go through that experience, you learn more lessons, and you become wiser and wiser, and all knowledge is self-knowledge. That's an important thing I learned. So the more that you learn, the more that you learn, no matter which topic you're learning about, you can turn that lesson into a lesson for self. So that means, like, even if you're learning about architecture or something like that, and you're learning about how to build a building, and this particular building, it needs to be built meticulously, and there needs to be certain care and attention paid to this specific angle and detail, and you could then turn that into a lesson for self. Maybe you need to take more time and care and be more meticulous with how you care for yourself. Maybe you need to caress your body a little bit more, spend more time when you're painting your nails to just, really cater to your nail bed and the health of your nail, to the health of your hair and your skin. Are you really taking that attention to detail for yourself? So these are the questions Spirit wants us to focus on right now. Okay, what else we got for Spirit? This is beautiful. They're coming through with some beautiful, beautiful messages today for self-love. I love it. Half the deck just flipped over. Oh, wow. Okay. This flips, but I put it back. to the bottom of the deck, and when I did that, this came out. So there's always a reason that I'm guided to do everything that I do. So this Nine of Swords is also about kind of self-imposed prison of your own thoughts. So this person is kind of just sitting in their melancholy energy and not really knowing what to do, just keeping themselves stuck, so to speak. But this came out in reverse because it's followed by... So you're at the 8 right now. You give love to yourself. You can be at the 9 and turn that energy around and transmute that energy by giving love to yourself. And that, and when you do that, that's when you reach that alchemy. And that alchemy is when you balance out the divine masculine and divine feminine energy within you. And the Knight of Wands. So yeah, when you take this lighthearted energy, this lighthearted approach to life, understanding that everything happens for a reason, everything that has happened in your life, good, bad, indifferent, you know, however you may have perceived it at that time, because we must remember, nothing is really truly good or bad. It's all about our perception of things. We perceive things to be good or bad, but it all just is, right? This is just reality. So if you take that knowledge and really live each day, you know, with that in mind, you can go on with a more lighthearted energy. And this constant giving of love to yourself doesn't have to be something that is so manufactured in thought. It doesn't have to be processed so much. It just will be subconscious and natural. That's beautiful. Yep, 5 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay. Star card. Sorry, I had to take that. Because what I'm seeing here, oh my gosh. Sorry, they're telling me something. Because what I'm saying here is that the 5 of Pentacles, like I said, I saw this card. But it's because you are leaving yourself out in the cold. Like, look at her. She's all out alone by herself. What Spirit wants you to recognize here is that no one can put us out in the cold but ourselves. And a lot of oftentimes we want to put the blame on others. Like, you know, you left me, you abandoned me, you betrayed me, you lied to me, you backstabbed me. And, you know, it does really feel like that. But at the end of the day, you know, everything happens for a reason. So we got the Star card here. Oh yeah, 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What did I just say? You may feel like a victim, you know? Like, everyone just does this to me. Wow, the 5 of Cups is underneath that. You can't make this up. Everything just happens bad to me. Everything bad happens to me, and you just really feeling like the victim. We got the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups here. Like, these are all the melancholy cards in the deck, feeling like, looking at all the cups that have spilled over, like your world is just so terrible, and nothing is working out in your favor. But the thing is that Spirit is trying to emphasize right now is that we feel like this when we're trying to control everything in our lives, because really our life is always being divinely guided by a higher force that sees what is best and what is right for everyone involved in the situation. So when we take this energy onto everything that's going on, it's all about our own perception and has nothing to do with actually what is in reality, because what is in reality is things are just happening, and life is just happening as it should, and we perceive things to be so crushing and so just destructive for us. But we create that reality in our lives. You know, our mind creates that reality. You see this person like clenching their head. Our mind creates that reality. No one else does. Okay? And the only person that can keep yourself out in the cold, the only person that can keep yourself there is you. If you look at this image, there's a key right there. And at any time, she could lift her head up and put that key through the door and bring herself in from the cold. But she hasn't made that realization yet. That everything is divinely guided and is happening as it should. And when you make that realization, that'll be a tower moment for you. It'll feel like a tower moment. It'll feel like an aha moment. It'll feel like that, like, whoa, like, yes, like, wow, like, yeah, that's right. I've been the one that has been making myself feel like this. No one else has been destructive to me, destructive to my well-being. I take full ownership for that and responsibility for putting myself out in the cold. And I take responsibility for that, but that doesn't mean I'm upset with myself for doing that. You also have to keep in mind this energy of the Page of Cups and have compassion for yourself, regardless of if you might have in the past made yourself feel like a victim, if you might have in the past put yourself out in the cold and left yourself in this melancholy energy, in this self-imposed prison of your thoughts, tied yourself up mentally. If you might have done that, okay, you did that because your past experiences had you build these walls, or had you go down this cycle of thought when this event happened, okay? And without the consciousness and the knowledge, because all knowledge is self-knowledge. Without the knowledge and that level of consciousness to prevent yourself from that going down that spiral cycle of thought, there's nothing you could do, and you just ended up here, okay? So, but you ended up here because of everything that you've been through, okay? So the only way to no longer end up here is to have compassion for everything that you've been through, understand that it makes you the type of person that you are, it makes you act in the way that you have acted, and then forgive yourself for the actions that you have taken. Forgive yourself for the times that you have felt like a victim, and the times that you have left yourself feeling this way for weeks, months, maybe even years because of something that someone has done, okay? It's okay that you felt like that, but now understand that you can't control another person's actions. Now you're at that point. You can't control anything that you did otherwise prior, because at the end of the day, that was the perception that you had at that time, okay? So have patience with yourself here. It's just what I'm seeing with that. Okay. Ooh. I can't shuffle for some reason. The Two of Pentacles is all about balance. And like I said, I wanted to ask Spirit about balancing out your masculine, your divine masculine, divine feminine energies, because that's what I felt guided to ask them about. She's like doing this perfect dance with these bags right now. And that's going to be you once you make this realization. Once you make the realization that everything is divinely guided, you will be able to balance everything out in perfect harmony. You can't make it out. Okay, another message I'm getting is to not worry about what anybody else is doing. Worry about yourself, because you can only control your actions and no one else's. Yep, and I have the Three of Cups here. You can't make it up. Three of Cups. There might be someone in your life who you are fearing is involved with somebody else, and you just have to, you have to, yep. Ego. Don't let your mind... Ego is mind. Thoughts are the mind. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Five of Swords, all the swords energy. It's the mind. It's the ego. Strength card. It's all about the ego. Don't let your ego take over. Okay? To the point where you're thinking, oh, why isn't this person choosing me? Why am I left out in the cold? Well, what's wrong with me? Well, what's good with me? Give to yourself. Worry about you. Okay? Focus on what you can control, and that is only your actions. You cannot control another person's actions. Having expectations for another and thinking that you can is only hurting yourself. It's only keeping yourself tied up and bound, and while the other person is walking free. Okay? So... I saw the Queen of Cups, but this is the King of Cups. Okay? And the reason why I think they chose the King of Cups to come out, because the King of Cups is someone who has all this love, right? But they don't say it. The King of Cups just has this, especially in this deck, this Queen of Cups has this, well, I just said Queen. Because this is really representing the divine feminine now, seriously. Nothing is a coincidence. That was not a coincidence for me to just say that. It was the queen. So, the King of Cups. He has an illuminated heart center here. Okay, he has all this love. His heart chakra is illuminated. This self-love has blossomed within him, okay? And he's almost at that step of giving it to another, okay? But right now, he's just focused on his own cup. And that's how you get here, 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, they're telling me it's going to be a long process. Yeah. We have the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords is about a period of introspection, okay? You have been hurt, okay? And you need to honor that pain. So take all the time you need to honor that pain. Do not rush this process of healing, okay? Take all the time you need to honor that pain, okay? Even when it feels like it's the biggest burden, it's the biggest responsibility in the world to go through this shadow work, to work on yourself, to honor your pain, to honor what you've been through and how that has impacted your decision making. Even when it feels like the most internal conflict and struggle and it's a frustrating process, push through, because know that you will get on the other side of that. You will come out on the other side with this Knight of Wands energy, okay? Push through and know that you will come out on the other side. Know that you are being protected and guided and loved, okay? And you will come out on the other side of this energy. Wow. Okay. Wow. 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 What did I say? The King of Cups just keeps it to himself. He doesn't speak. They're trying to emphasize right now that you don't need to be involved with anybody else right now. Queen of Cups, right? Now the Queen of Cups is here. You don't need to be involved with anybody else. It doesn't matter, okay, about what the other person is doing. Because you shouldn't even be worried about that right now, because you need to worry about you. When you focus on you, your true love will automatically just fly into your life without you having to say a word. The Eight of Wands is about rapid communication. It's a lot of talking. Lots of talking. That's what the Eight of Wands is about. You don't have to say a word and you will automatically attract what it is that you truly desire. You will automatically attract an energetic being that is vibrating at your same frequency at that time. It'll be like a magnet, okay? You won't need to put any effort into that, right? And then again, we have the balance. You can't make this out. Whoa. So much is happening here, but again, you have the balance that I was talking about. Balance. And actually, I find this very interesting how give me a second. Balance out the divine masculine and feminine energy, right? And then that's when you'll have that Two of Cups. But look at who's trying to stick out here right now. The Devil. The Devil's trying to stick out right now. And who else we got trying to come out? Who's out here? The Fool card. The Devil's trying to come out on the Fool card, but the Sun's over here like, no, baby, we are illuminating this shit. No more blindfolds on, okay? No more victimization. We're done with that shit. We're illuminating the bullshit. We're balancing this out, okay? Karmic balance right now. Devil, bye-bye. You can't interrupt this. You can't interrupt this. This is someone's truth right now. This is someone's truth right now. Ace of Swords. This is someone's truth. Get the mental clarity you deserve. And understand you deserve love. You deserve love. Don't sit here like this person and turn away from your cup of love. Okay, give to yourself. Wow, I just put the deck in the Ace of Cups. Wow, and behind it is the Wheel of Fortune that I channeled. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. And then this is the Six of Swords at the back of the deck, because we were talking about all this swords energy, all this mental energy. You want clarity. You want clarity into that. You want to move through that. It's going to feel frustrating. Like I said, it's going to feel tumultuous sometimes, but you have to push through, and you will get there. Ace of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. I have to pull it, because you are manifesting this. Don't worry about the how or the when. Just do your self-work, and you will automatically manifest what you truly desire. It will automatically come to you. What is meant for you cannot miss you. What is meant for you cannot miss you. What is meant for you cannot miss you. I think that's something very important to know right now. Yep. So don't be afraid to take this time for yourself. This is the Hanged Man. This is all about just letting yourself hang there. And this person can take themselves off of this hanging thing anytime they want, but they are choosing to stay suspended and take that time to self-reflect. This is exactly what Spirit wants you to do. Don't worry about how long this process takes you, because what is meant for you will not miss you. You heard me? You heard me? And I know you know that already, because look at who's picking out you, the High Priestess. I know you know. Shit, why are you even clicking this video? You already know. Shit, you already know, Divine Feminine. Get yourself out of this illusion that you don't know. Get yourself out of the illusion that you don't know. All right? Yeah, seriously, this wow, Six of Wands and then the Four of Wands. This is for you. Yup, get yourself out of the illusion that you don't know. Get yourself out of the illusion that you don't know. Seven of Cups is all about clouded judgment, confusion, and it's in reverse here. Get yourself out of the idea that you don't know. And the World card that I channeled. You can't make it up. And then boom, Lovers. What did I say? Because once you close this out, what is meant for you cannot miss you. The Lovers is all about a divine connection, and nothing can come in between a divine connection. Look at these people looking at each other like, there ain't no space for anybody or anything else in between these two lovebirds. Okay? What is meant for you cannot miss you. Wow. And we have the Hierophant here. Hierophant here. And you will climb the ladder to this stable, spiritually awakened offer of life. Of life. Okay? Because life is not to be debated. Okay? It's just to be lived. And the second that you realize that you are debating life, well, you should just go and turn around then, because you're missing the whole point. Life is to be lived. Look at this guy laughing like, everything is just happening for me, and although I might be at the bottom of the stairs and I have all these steps to go, I'm just living. Present, present, present. That's your ace. That realization, this realization is your Ace of Pentacles to get to your 10. That is the seed of your stability. This spiritually awakening realization is the seed to your 10 of Pentacles. It's the seed to your abundance. It is the seed to the foundation of the stability that your life is meant to offer. Walk away from this situation now. You have the strength and power within you to do this. Wow, you can't make this up. Okay, real quick. I genuinely want to get some Divine Feminine healing cards. Real quick. Wow, the Strength card just fell here again. You got this. Come on. You got this. You got this. Don't let the ego be in the way. It's not worth it. They're not worth it. You know who's worth it? You're worth it. So give to you. I think so. Give to you. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about how anybody has made you feel in the past. Take responsibility for your own shit and walk up that mountain by yourself. You got this. With all your baggage, with all this baggage, walk up that hill to create your strength. All right? Redetermine what you believe. Okay? Don't live in illusion. Don't live in illusion. All right. We have the Magician at the bottom of the deck, by the way. So again, just manifesting this reality, whether you like it or not, honey. Okay, this is the Divine Feminine Healing by Mystic Moon. This deck was dumb expensive, but I wanted it for months, and I got it for myself on Black Friday. What would serve as the most important message for the Divine Feminine at this time? That's what I'm asking Spirit right now. Wow. We got 3 cards that flipped. There, I'm going to read them each to you in the order that they came out. So we have Promise. And it says, I will not settle for crumbs. I deserve a great love in this lifetime. What did I say? I took the words out of my mouth. I'm not even going to continue to speak on that one. Bitterness. I do not engage in gossip about others, as to do so only breeds negativity. Do unto others what you would have done unto you. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Don't worry about what the fuck anybody else is doing with that 3 of Cups that came out there. Wow, you can't make this up. Behavior. Last card, behavior. I will not engage in behaviors that don't align with my values. Come on. Don't tie yourself up over no one, honey. I will not engage in behaviors that don't align with my values and belief systems. When I do this, no one benefits. No one benefits. Come on. They took every word out of my mouth. I can't make that up. Okay, so now let's ask Spirit really quickly. I also want to show you guys. You are love. You are love. You are love, Queen. Okay. And just quickly, I also want to ask Spirit. Ooh. I was going to get into my Power Thought deck, but I forgot I had one card that I took out of it that really resonated with me this week, and they actually want me to read this one to you guys. So it says, I balance my masculine and feminine sides. I balance my masculine and feminine sides. The masculine and feminine parts of me are in perfect balance and harmony. I am at peace in all as well. They want the love affirmators tarot. Okay, they want me to use one thing that's not. There's so many decks at this point. But it's not a problem. It's a blessing. It's just... Okay. Alright, so... just going to get some quick advice from Spirit, and then I'm going to ask them what you can do to prepare yourself this week. They're just going to confirm what came out of my mouth, is what they're literally telling me. They want me to read this one first. Rest. I take a step away from my stress. That 8 of Swords energy, take a step away from it. And then, like I said, I showed you guys the 8 of Cups. And then a deep breath. And then a crankiness killing nap. Hanged Man energy, don't care how long it takes. When I get the rest I need, I instantly become a better version of myself. Able to navigate complex relationships in a single bound. You balance out your divine masculine and feminine energy. And what did I say? Alchemy, honey. You alchemize, and then you have that magnetic, alchematic energy. I don't even know if that's a fucking word, but that's how I'm feeling right now. When I don't, I'm not. So it says when I don't get the rest I need, I'm not a better version of myself, right? Which means I shouldn't. But I tried to, and then we can't. And it doesn't. But I did. So it wasn't. Good night. See? Go get some fucking rest, all right? And then we have this thoughtfulness card here. And what does this say? It says, it's time to put your money where your mouth is, honey. It doesn't say honey. I just like that word. And have fun showing your love. Think of all the little things you can do to show a person you love them. And that means you. Then stop thinking of those things and actually do them. Stop thinking and just do for you, okay? Like I said, get out of that Eight of Swords energy. Stop thinking and just do for you. Is it time to hide a note in someone's pocket? Make them a snack? Order them a book? Anything thoughtful can be an act of love. Even taking the trash out of the dumpster. Even taking the trash out to the dumpster. Unless you're dating the trash. In which case, don't take the dumpster. Take it somewhere fancy. Wow. Who would have thought that being so full of thoughts could be considered thoughtful? Yeah, so relax. You don't want to tie yourself up like this person did and I just did in that tongue tie twister because this barely made sense. So get out of that Eight of Swords energy and stop thinking so much and just do for you, honey. Okay. Spirit is very clear tonight. I love that. Wow, I'm sorry, I split the deck. No. Wow, Spirit confirms everything. Spirit confirms everything. Spirit confirms everything. Spirit confirms everything. Cleansing and compassion. Let's read them both. Just for shits and giggles, right? Cleansing. Feeling bogged down by the weight of 1,000 thoughts, feelings, boxes of mystery objects lurking in your closet? Are we serious? Feeling bogged down by the weight of 1,000 thoughts? Come on now. Get the fuck out your head. Consider this a prescription to clean house. Mentally, physically, literally, figuratively, and anything else that applies adverbally. What did I say? Physically as well. Sacral chakra, clear energy. Have sex with you. Caress you. Pleasure you. Alright? It's hard to make room for new connections and experiences when every bit of your emotional space is cluttered with psychic bric-a-brac. Oh my gosh, what did I just fucking say? Like, you literally... Oh my gosh, wow. So enjoy a major guilt-free flush out. Oh my gosh, guilt-free flush out. I literally said this. Don't feel bad about how long it takes. Who cares how long it takes? Oh my god. So enjoy a major guilt-free flush out. And not to worry, you can always find new psychic bric-a-brac in the metaphorical clutter section of Craigslist. Clean the fuck out of your mental clutter. Okay, compassion is that last card. It says, I choose compassion over criticism. I choose compassion over criticism. Be compassionate with yourself rather than being critical. I choose compassion over criticism. Walking a mile in other people's shoes reminds me they might be going through something tougher than I think. Like their shoes are too tight, or they're the kind of shoes that are too casual to be dressy and too dressy to be casual. Basically, I have no idea what they're dealing with privately, so I'll cut them some slack and be thankful for the shoes I've been dealt. Right? Okay. Spirit just confirmed everything. That's beautiful. So now let's ask them what you can do. Like I said, clear. When Spirit takes the words out of your mouth. Clear your energy field. Stop having sex. Like, I'm literally like, God damn, bro. When they're this clear, like, I gotta be straightforward with it. Stop having sex, bro. Masturbate. Get a dildo. 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 At the bottom of the deck, we have the burning bowl ritual, which I definitely get with the cleansing energy. And also, I feel like your thoughts are really about other people, about why did this person do this to me. Write a letter, all right? Write a letter. Write what you need to say to that person, because sometimes talking to the person isn't the best thing to do, and silence really is the best answer at the time. So write a letter, you know, burn it. You don't need to speak to the person. You don't need an apology from another person to put something to bed, okay? All you need to do is be done with it yourself. So that's what I'm getting there. And then we got watch a movie, which definitely aligns with the rest card. I mean, just take time for you, and like I said, like take time painting your nails and like caressing yourself, and like watch a movie that will make you laugh, will make you feel like all ooey gooey and lovey inside. Like, do what makes you happy. And then we also got connect with your womb, and what did I say? Sacral chakra, clear your energy, literally masturbate. Like, I'm telling you, connect with orange calcite if you're feeling as much connected to this crystal as I am right now. And yeah, connect to your womb. Pleasure yourself. And energy work, again, just clear your own energy. Maybe meditate or do yoga, anything that's going to make you feel good and get your vibe right. Right now, I just feel like Spirit really wants you to focus on you, and however meticulous you need to be to take care of yourself, they want you to do that, and not feel any guilt about how long that takes or how much time you spend doing it. And wow, then I just put the deck and got positive affirmations, and the thing I'm most drawn to is right how across her shoulders it says I love myself. And I feel like Spirit just wants you to constantly not even have to look in the mirror, like literally just close your eyes like this girl and just see this reflection of you inside that is just so beautiful, and that you can appreciate and admire this much. So yeah, that's really all I have for you guys. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Blessings and peace.